Can we just talk about how much food shopping has gone up and how disgusting it is?
Oh, God. No.
Everything okay, ma'am?
It's just that you've only scanned a few items and it's already $60.
What's your name?
Patricia.
Trisha, all right. I need you to take a deep breath. We're about to do the cheese.
Oh, my God.
As if things couldn't get more expensive, there's more bad news for our wallets as the UK inflation figures have just been released. And get this, food prices have risen for the 6th month in a row.
What a f***ing surprise. This come up yesterday, I've only just seen it. What a f***ing disgrace. Food prices already f***ing rocketed. What, now you've got to put it up again in the f***ing winter?
I've just come back from Tesco. I look like I've returned from the front line. I understand it's important to feed myself, put nutritious meals into my body and all of that. 75 quid?
Guys, I'm sorry, what in the name of inflation is this? £5.50 for Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream.
Right, honestly, I just went to the shop. Do you know what cost me £10.50? Let me show you.
This small bag cost me £75. I'm so sorry, but send help.
Welcome to another episode of Why is Tesco so freaking expensive? I'm sorry, 2 donuts for £3.10. Are you having a laugh?
Mate, I've just been to the supermarket and I've nearly had a f***ing heart attack. I've got a trolley full of shopping, so I need some bags. You don't expect the bags to cost as much as the shopping in the trolley.
People are struggling financially and you go to do this. £3.60 for a meal though? No thank you.
The first time I came to the UK last year in September, the meal deals were £3. And then I came back at the end of the year and it was like £3.40. Now they're £5 each.
Hey, quick question. Is anyone else feeling like what the actual is going on?
Welcome back to Broken Britain, where going grocery shopping feels less like running errands and more like daylight robbery, complete with a receipt. Remember when a meal deal was a cheeky £3 treat? Now you're shelling out £5.50 for flimsy bread and a flat fizzy drink. Prices are soaring everywhere you look. Essentials like chicken, cheese, pasta and potatoes. Many of them have nearly doubled, making basic meals feel suddenly luxurious. And as we're tightening our belts, supermarkets are padding their profits and serving up excuses, global supply chains, cost pressures, all while their quarterly reports hit record highs. Let's call it what it is, corporate greed. And the everyday shopper, you, me, all of us, we're the ones left scrambling at the checkout. On today's Brit Rants, we're going all in on the grocery scam, the rip-off that is the modern meal deal, and why TikTok is flooded with epic rants from people who just can't take it anymore. So if you're tired of feeling mugged every time you shop for food, hit that subscribe button. Let's break down how supermarket profits are soaring, meal deals are getting stingier, and what it really means for those of us just trying to eat. Let's get into it.
I'm in London right now by this burrito place I found. Look how huge the queue is just to get here. You know, and I'm just wondering why. I looked into it, it's because they're doing a free burrito today, okay? Just for the chance of a free burrito, like hundreds and hundreds of people are going to queue up. I think that really says something about the cost of living crisis right now. I think a lot of people realize that unless they queue up for a free thing, like that's the only chance they're going to get to taste something that's like good. Do you know what I mean? Because if not, you're just left eating, like buying stuff from Lidl. You know, I guess even in places like London, people are struggling too right now.
So you seen my video saying that the meal deal's gone up from £3 to £3.60. Now it's £4. I literally can't believe this. I've only been in England for 2 months after being away for like 3 years and it's £4.
No, I've literally just been here for 2 months and they've gone up in price again.
I know inflation is a thing, but come on, like this is ridiculous.
Guys, I'm sorry, what in the name of inflation is this? £5.50 for Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. £5.50.
I'm sorry. The pressure is getting worse and worse in the UK. Because what do you mean Ben & Jerry's now cost £5.50? Why is it nearly £6 for an ice cream that you can eat in less than a day? Like, I'm sorry, the prices are getting crazier and crazier every day. Like, cost of living. Like, I used to think when I was younger that prices over time will go down and down. I swear that used to cost like £1 or £2. Like, literally, that is the best ice cream of all time. Anytime I take a spoon of that ice cream, why is it already finished and it's costing £5.50? £5.50, like, are you crazy? Guys, this is another reason why I need to leave the UK. And also, it's raining, but it's sunny at the same time. Like, now this week is going to be raining non-stop. Like, oh my days.
Is anyone having a good time doing the food shop? Seriously, any top tips for making that an enjoyable experience? I've just come back from Tesco. I look like I've returned from the front line. I understand it's important to feed myself, putting nutritious meals into my body and all of that. 75 quid! And the majority of it's probably only going to last me till Friday. It is more financially viable to starve. I mean, I tried out that Scan As You Shop. I've never felt so thick in all my life. I spent half the time at the scales printing off me individual labels for me bloody fruit and veg. It was so busy and I was so overstimulated I had to put my headphones around my neck. Everyone could probably hear Stay Another Day by E17 blaring out me Sonys, but I can hardly afford noise cancelling or AirPods when I'm paying £200 for 2 chicken breasts.
Welcome to another episode of Why is Tesco so freaking expensive? I'm sorry, 2 donuts for £3.10. Are you having a laugh? Why is it so expensive? Oh yeah, and with your 2 donuts for £3.10, let's get some maple syrup that's £6.90. Honestly. Yeah, and let's have a nice drink of really shit coffee, Nescafe, for £7.90. £8 a jar for that crap. That is insane. I'm sorry, but that is just, I mean, that is rank. £7.90. I mean, who's buying this crap? Breakfast tea, £6.90. Insane. Insane. Who's got money for this? And then you got olive oils, £8.65. £6.40. £7.35. Honestly. What a time to be alive, eh? What a time to be alive. Charlie Bingham's fish fry, £11.50. £10.50 for a chicken tikka masala. What? Tiny little lasagna, £7.45. Like, who buys this shit? Who buys this? Who's got the money for this? Because I haven't. And sorry, just one last thing I spotted. £6.40 for 6 tins of tomatoes. I mean, I know they're really good Italian tomatoes, but £6.40. That's insane. Insane.
So I'm just in the Tesco, aren't I? Just looking at the mini eggs and that. Tell me why there's fucking Easter eggs out in January, buddy. What's that all about? Another thing. They used to be free for a fucking quid. Tell me why they're 75p. What's going on here? As a kid, you used to be able to get 3 quid for the thing. Nowadays, you get 1 fucking Fanta for a quid. Or a Sprite Zero Sugar for £1 fucking 15. It's a fucking rip-off. As a kid, you used to be able to get 3 quid for the thing. Nowadays, you get 1 fucking Fanta for a quid. Or a Sprite Zero Sugar for £1 fucking 15. It's a fucking rip-off. If you're ever feeling hungry, just come down to Tesco and get some cheese toasty crisp.
Hey, quick question. Is anyone else feeling like what the actual fuck is going on? Or is that just me?
So food prices could rise even higher by Christmas in the UK, and supermarkets and retailers are going to rise them again. What a fucking surprise. This come up yesterday, I've only just seen it. But what a fucking disgrace. Food prices already fucking rocketed. What, now you got to put it up again in the fucking winter? I presume the gas and electric will go up in the winter as well, because that's when everyone fucking uses it. And that's when people eat more, because it's colder, so you need more food in your stomach. You don't tend to eat as much in the summer, and you don't tend to use as much gas and electric in the summer. Crafty fucks. What are the government doing about it? And these greedy fucking thieves at these retailers and supermarket chains are absolute disgrace. There's already fucking child poverty over here. There's fucking pensioners starving and shivering to death. What more are you gonna fucking do to people?
Here's a quick one. You're gonna love this. Or you'll definitely relate to it. So coming from work on Friday, and I said to the missus, we're going to go and get some bits to last us 5 or 6 days from Aldi. 110 quid. This was Friday. Comes in from work yesterday, we need to go to Aldi. What? Yeah, run out of food. So we go to Aldi and I said, we'll spend about 50 quid. Just get a few bits for the next couple of days. Kids' school stuff, a couple of things for work and stuff like that. And then when it comes to Friday, we'll get another shopping. 85 quid we spent yesterday, and it was a small trolley, and that wasn't even fucking full. That's £185 since Friday in Aldi, and I don't think this food will last until Wednesday or Thursday at least. Slowly but surely, the shopping bill just increases without you even knowing it. Fucking greed again, we're getting fucked over.
The first time I came to the UK last year in September, the meal deals were £3. And then I came back at the end of the year and it was like £3.40. Now they're £5 each. What? That inflation is crazy. What the hell?
Tesco, what on earth is this? £3.60 on a club card for a meal deal and £4 for a regular meal deal. The inflation is crazy. I am telling you right now, it should be £3. It should have been £3 from the start, even to now. Broski, what is the point of putting your prices up? You see, Tesco used to be the best shop. Now the fall off is crazy, I can't even lie. Because if you go into Tesco, especially without a club card, you are spending minimum £50 for a normal, and all you're getting is a meal deal. It's 2 meal deals these days. It's absolutely outrageous. Broski, I went in there the other day and saw mini rolls for £4, and that was a small pack as well. Like, what are you doing? Why have you put the prices up again? It's on the same topic as sausage rolls from Greg's. It's so annoying. It's not needed. People are struggling financially and you go to do this. £3.60 for a meal deal? No thank you. Everybody please tag Tesco below so they can see this.
Can we just talk about how much food shopping has gone up and how disgusting it is? I mean, I spend between £120 to £180 a week on food shop, which I just think is absolutely mental. How I used to spend about £80 on a week food shop and I don't get anything different. I don't overspend. It's just crazy. That's literally lunchbox stuff and dinners and a few snacks for the kids. Can I just add that's for 2 adults and 2 children?
Right, honestly, I just went to the shop. Do you know what cost me £10.50? Let me show you. Bread, cheese, ham, hot sauce, butter, and some pepper. This cost me £10.50. Something needs to change with these food prices. Look, I didn't even think I was that poor, but brother, I'm at the cash point, I'm thinking, £6, £7, £10.50, and it was with a club card. To be honest, it's in cheese, mate. Like this was £3.35. Butter was £2. That's half the shop there. Look, that's what £10 now gets you in the UK.
The real crisis is the fact that these used to be 5 for £1. Disgusting. For that game club.
Mate, I've just been to the supermarket and I've nearly had a fucking heart attack. I've got a trolley full of shopping, so I need some bags. You don't expect the bags to cost as much as the shopping in the trolley. Oh, this little baby here, guess how much? Go on, put it in the comment section down below. 65 fucking p. See it, the screenshot here. 65p for a bag. Wow. I don't normally come to Aldi. I normally go to Sainsbury's because you can get those bags for free. You're meant to scan them, but don't tell anybody. They don't fucking guard them like they do at Aldi. At Aldi, you can't get away with them not scanning them. You have to put them on the till and they scan them. 65p. How? Why? They used to be free. I mean, you can get the cheaper ones from there, but they're like 1-ply toilet paper. You know, you put your finger through it and you end up inspecting your own arse. Those bags just rip. They are not holding any shopping at all. I might start selling these bags on the black market, you know, go to Sainsbury's, get them for free and put them on eBay. Sell them cheaper than the supermarkets are selling them. Make myself about £5 a day, that'll feed my crack habit. But honestly, why are these bags so expensive? If you know, let me know. And if you say it's to save the environment, I'm gonna block you. I'm sick of hearing that. They're putting the prices up on everything to save the environment. If you want to save the environment, plant more of these things, these little green trees here. It's not rocket science, is it? Fucking plastic bag shouldn't cost the same amount as 3 tins of beans, should it? When people are struggling to eat, you've got a choice between a plastic bag or 3 meals. This country's fucked. Let me off. So let me know what you think. Save.
Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda's prices to skyrocket, an expert has said, having a nice Monday, I'm going to come and ruin it. And it says down here, the UK is at a particular risk thanks to the heat waves and droughts. Heat waves and fucking droughts. Heat waves? We've had a bit of sun, man. Droughts? What are they talking about? We had like 3 days, 4 days of sun, and then it just threw it down for the rest of it. That is it. What are they talking about? Or is this just another crap excuse they just throw out there? People go, oh no, it must be true. Yeah, it was sunny, wasn't it? And we didn't have rain, and then they were going to do the hose pipes bans, Jerry. That's right. I don't know who Jerry is. I'm just putting him in. That's right, Kathleen. I don't know who Kathleen is. I'm putting her in. We didn't have any rain. We didn't see rain for ages, did we? Them prices in supermarkets, they're going to go through the roof. They already are through the roof, but they're going to go more through the roof because we are gullible as shit and we believe everything they say. How madness is that? Food is already through the roof. Food shouldn't be going any higher. It should be coming down. But us mugs here in the UK, we just literally believe it because it's on Sky News, it's in the papers. We have to believe it. It is a load of shit. Food should not be through the roof like it is. But I told you the other week when I went for Kerrygold butter, it's literally gone from £4 to £4.65. Not £4 to £4.10 or £4 to £4.20. £4 to £4.65p. 65p increase. Just like that. Shit clicking, by the way. My wages don't just jump from 65p. It'd be great if they did. Absolutely madness what we've got to put up with in this country. Absolute fucking madness.
So I went shopping this morning to Tesco to get some shopping, and this whole thing cost me £117. Am I being dramatic? But I think that is awful for what you get. The fruit was reduced, that there for the dog to have with her yogurt. The bowls, they were all on reduced to clear. The small ones were £1.10 and the big ones were £1.75, I think it was. But I got the last ones from there. Most of these are just snack things. Yogurt, milkshakes, apple juices, oranges. Crazy. What do you think?
Right, can someone explain to me why things are getting so bloody expensive? Because for £80, this is what I've got. Like, it's not even a full shop. It's like a refill shop. And that was 80 quid. I mean, I think the most expensive thing there were the Diet Cokes, which was £7.50. But, and some chicken, £4. What the hell is going on with UK prices at the moment? How are families supposed to afford to feed their families when, I mean, that was 80 quid and it was a refill shop, and I couldn't even I could probably make about 4 meals out of that if I tried with creativity.
I've just spent £172 on my food shopping this week. I food shopping with Sainsbury, and I go for all the nectar deals. I do all the Aldi price match prices. There's no treats on there whatsoever. It's just the basic necessities. Like, what is the world coming to, seriously? There's 4 of us, by the way. So 2 adults, 2 young children. £172 for the basics. I think I'm going to move to Thailand and sleep under a rock. Because the UK is just unaffordable. What do you all spend on your food shopping weekly? Please tell me. And I mean on the basics. I honestly, truly believe it's because we're eating healthier this week. It is more expensive to buy fruit, vegetables and salad than it is to buy like the cheapest pack of chicken nuggets you can buy. I'm trying to cut out a lot of like processed food for the kids. Literally, to eat healthier, it's more expensive. It's honestly a joke.
I've got the receipt for my Aldi shopping basket from 3 years ago, so let's check what the exact same basket costs today. So these Aldi Vag Fresh mints were £1.29 3 years ago. The exact same bag of these super tangy mints cost me £2.72 yesterday. That's a 44% increase. A 6-pack multi-pack of these cock bacon crisps cost me 99p 3 years ago. The same bag of cock bacon yesterday was £1.79. That's a 66% increase. 3 years ago, I could get 6 big vaginas for £2.99. But today, just 3 years later, those same 6 big vaginas set me back $4.49. 3 years ago today, this bag of din fuck chow costs £1.29. Yesterday, the same din fuck chow cost $2.99, an incredible 200% increase. And I got a 500 gram bag of poo for 99p just 3 years ago. That same bag of poo is $1.99 today. No wonder my universal credit's gone the same day I'll get it.
As if things couldn't get more expensive, there's more bad news for our wallets as the UK inflation figures have just been released. And get this, food prices have risen for the 6th month in a row. According to the British Retail Consortium, food inflation has shot up to 4% this month. That's compared to 3.7% in June. I mean, that's not just a little bump, that's a serious hike. The main reasons quoted for the rise, a global supply chain squeeze and an increase in taxes from last year's budget. But the bad news, it doesn't stop there, as get this, it's expected to get worse as they're warning us that any upcoming tax increases in the autumn could push prices even higher. I mean, can you imagine paying even more for your weekly shop? Staples like meat and tea are taking the biggest hits, so if you're like me, fueled by caffeine and protein, then you might want to budget a little bit more. So how are you planning to tackle these price rises? Let me know in the comments.
Hello, I don't know how well this video is going to go because you're currently balancing on my steering wheel, but I wanted to rant, yeah? So, I don't know why I sounded so then. I wanted to rant because since when did food shopping get so expensive? And I've been doing food hauls and I've been coming to Aldi for years, yeah? And and today I'd class it more as a top-up shop, not quite a weekly shop because I've not got a 7-day meal plan in there. I literally bought 2 roast chickens and some meatballs, snacks, some fruit, some veg, nothing extravagant. It's only £70. I remember I used to fill my trolley for 65. Fuming. Cost of living crisis is an absolute joke now. Like, I've noticed it's gone up in the last 3 to 6 months. We all have, soz. But I feel like it's rapidly gone up since Christmas. Ridiculous. And I just wanted to come on here and rant because I needed to rant to somebody. But there's nothing we can really do about it, and I refuse to eat poorly, if that makes sense. You need a bit of fruit and veg in your diet, don't you? And you need to have those little luxuries where you pay a little bit more because it's a little bit nicer. But this is at Aldi. I dread to think. To be fair, Tesco's do a pretty good price match as well, to be fair. They're all, I'd probably say, on par. I think in general everything's just gone up and I'm not feeling it.
You guys wouldn't think that I'm on a budget today because look at this shit.
Yeah, give me.
I think this is what happens when you haven't had. If you guys saw my fridge is absolutely empty. I literally emptied my entire fridge. When I say empty, literally empty. There is absolutely nothing left in my fridge. Even my freezer. I think it only has ice lollies in my freezer. My cabinet only has ketchup, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, cream, sugar, flour, and what my fridge is, some grapes, a little bit of fruit, and that's basically it. I've literally been trying to avoid the grocery shop, just so I could see it, but here I am, doing a big shop and just shit lasting the next 2 months because I will literally eat everything until it's gone. We will have tuna fish sandwiches on garlic bread, which is really good, by the way. You guys should try it. But yeah, anyway, let's see how much this comes to. Bye, guys.
Food prices are rising again, and it could hit your Christmas budget. Industry experts warn food inflation could reach 6% by the end of the year. That means the average family may spend an extra £275 on groceries over the next 12 months. The price hikes are being blamed on rising business costs from the last budget, including higher national insurance and the national living wage. 85% of business finance chiefs say they have already increased prices and most expect more to come. And it's not just prices going up. Nearly 100,000 shop jobs have disappeared compared to this time last year. Some companies have frozen hiring, cut staff, and delayed store openings. The CEO of the British Retail Consortium said retailers have done all they can to shield customers, but higher costs are now being felt. She urged the Chancellor not to raise taxes in the next budget. Without action, the weekly shop and the Christmas dinner could get even more expensive. More finance news, visit gbnews.com/money.
Why did I go Asda and this small bag cost me £75? I'm so sorry, but send help. Getting fresh fruit, fresh veg, all of that good stuff is so expensive. But anyways, I literally make probably like 90% of my baby's food from scratch. But this is an outrage. This is crazy. Obviously there's some wipes in there and stuff, and I got him a couple toys, but them toys cost me like £10. This is an outrage.
So guys, I had to stop so we could talk about an important topic, yeah? Why is food always more than £10? Like, why can I not get a meal for less than £10? Like, I went to my local flipping Cuban, Dominican, like it's a South American place. I went there, 19 booth for lunch. Like, yeah, cool. There's different stuff, but this was £11. This stuff was £9 before. So what's actually going on? Like, who are we rushing collectively to bring down the prices? Because the salary is maintained, but the cost of living, the cost of eating has increased.
What's going on with UK charity shop prices? I just went to the one up my road. They were selling a used Primark hoodie for £20. That's double what it costs brand new. It used to be that I'd go into this shop and buy a dead man's entire spring capsule wardrobe for 20p, and now I'm getting credit checked to buy a Primark zip job. Slash the prices and we'll get back to supporting good causes.
Gone are the days where you could pop into a shop, have some bits for dinner, a few snacky bits, and spend maybe 15, 20 quid tops, right? Let me show you what I bought today in Aldi. I want you to tell me how much you think it cost me, right? Right, let me show you. So it's just me and my little girl at home this week as my partner's working away. So I thought I'm going to do myself a curry tonight. So I grabbed some chicken, a curry sauce jar, packet of rice, some peppers, squash, strawberries, watermelon, bananas. Yes, the watermelon is open. Hallie already had a slice. A tin of spaghetti, some peanut butter, some picky bits for the kids, biscuits, cheese, pancakes, more biscuits, eggs, lettuce, a couple of packs of chicken noodles, some cheese twists, cereal, and some yogurts. So that is what I brought, right? And although it seems like quite a bit, is only one meal there. And in all fairness, it wasn't extortionate, but I was still shocked when I got to the till, put it that way. But yeah, I'm very curious to know how much you think this shop came to. If you pause the video, let me know in the comments and I'll let you know now how much I spent. £32 that shop came to. Yep, 32 bloody pounds. And I still can't believe it. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Let's be real for a second. When a sandwich and a snack set you back more than you actually earn in an hour, you have to wonder who the joke is on. Because let's face it, we're not talking anything fancy here. There's no smoked salmon, no artisan pudding, no sprinkle of truffle oil. We're just talking about a standard BLT, a packet of crisps, and a drink. And for some absurd reason, that's now costing us £5, sometimes even more. Seriously, when did lunch become a luxury? It's not a meal deal, it's just a rip-off. Theft, really, with a cheerful label slapped on top. And then you've got the weekly shop. Remember when you'd walk into the supermarket clinging to the hope that £50 would fill your trolley? These days, you walk out with a few sad bags, a boatload of stress, and just enough food for maybe 3 dinners if you stretch it. Don't get me started on shrinkflation. They're charging us more for products that have magically shrunk by 20%, hoping we wouldn't notice. Joke's on them, we have. And all we can do is sigh and pay up anyway, What really takes the biscuit? Supermarkets bragging in their glossy annual reports about strong performance and record profits. Translation, they're making a killing off all of us trying to survive a cost of living nightmare. They blame global supply chains and energy prices. But when you see their profits soaring and CEOs grinning for the cameras, you know there's more to this story. Money doesn't just vanish, it's going somewhere, and it sure isn't staying in our pockets. The advice we get? Just shop smarter, as if that's going to magic money into our wallets. As if we haven't already become experts at it, hunting down yellow sticker bargains, buying in bulk, doing mental gymnastics to make meal plans stretch as far as humanly possible. We've given up treats, cut back on everything, counted every penny. There's nothing left to shop smarter for, except maybe for a miracle, or honestly, for the supermarkets to take a hit for once. If you've ever stood at the checkout staring at the total in disbelief, quietly putting things back because you just can't afford them, you're not the only one. If you've skipped meals or watered down your soup just to make it last till payday, that's the reality for far too many of us right now. Share your stories in the comments below. This is a rant, but it's also a place to be heard. So if you're tired of people insisting that £5.50 for a limp sandwich is just how it is now, hit that like, smash subscribe, and let's keep this conversation going. Because let me tell you, we're not broke because we don't know how to manage money. We're broke because they're experts at emptying our wallets while telling us it's our fault. Let's call it what it is, and maybe together we can start demanding better.